Part 1. General Introduction. The Dyatlov Pass disaster, 1959, is one of the most terrifying mysteries in the history of 20th century mountaineering. In February 1959, a group of 9 Soviet students and climbers made a dangerous expedition to the Ural Mountains, Russia. They mysteriously disappeared after camping at Dyatlov Pass. Discovery of the bodies. After weeks of searching, 9 bodies were discovered scattered around the scene with unusual signs such as tents cut from the inside, many people lacking clothes in sub-zero temperatures, serious injuries of unknown cause. Historical context. In 1959, the Soviet Union was in the Cold War, promoting sports, including mountaineering. The Ural Mountains are rugged terrain, with harsh winters with temperatures often below -30 degrees Celsius. Climbing group, consisting of 9 members, mainly experienced engineering students, led by Igor Dyatlov, 24 years old. They are highly skilled and well-prepared. Purpose of the trip: test climbing skills, survive in harsh winter, leave a mark on the Soviet climbing community, and collect scientific data. Location and conditions: Dyatlov Pass in the Ural Mountains, altitude of about 1,000 meters, steep terrain, risk of avalanches. The weather is very harsh. The temperature can drop below -30 to -40 degrees Celsius. Strong winds and heavy snow greatly affect the safety of the group. Part 2. Dyatlov Group's Journey. The Dyatlov Group was well prepared for the harsh winter expedition in the Ural Mountains. They were equipped with multi-layered thermal clothing, survival tools such as lighters, knives, ropes, compasses, and detailed maps. The main food was dry food, grains, instant noodles, and dried meat, and fuel for the fire. They brought lightweight tents, blankets, and high-temperature sleeping bags, and carefully studied the map, weather, and made a detailed travel plan. The group consisted of 9 people. All of them were students or former engineering students with experience in mountaineering. The leader of the group, Igor Dyatlov, 24 years old, stood out for his decisive personality. Other members such as Zinaida Kolmogorova, optimistic, Lyudmila Dubanina, serious, had first aid skills, Rustam Slobodin, cold-resistant, Alexander Kolovatov, good at orienteering, and the oldest, Semyon Zolotaryov, survival experience. Yuri Yudin was the only member who survived because he had to retreat before the incident happened. The trip lasted from January 27 to the 12th of February 1959, covering a total distance of about 350 kilometers. The group set off from Vizhai, crossed forests and mountains, planned to reach the top of Otorten, and then continue through Dyatlov Pass, a dangerous and rugged area due to steep terrain and avalanche risk, before returning. From the beginning, the group encountered sudden changes in weather with strong winds, heavy snow, and very low temperatures. The steep and slippery rocky terrain slowed down the movement, and some members' health declined due to cold and fatigue, but the group still kept their spirits up. According to Yuri Yudin's diary and account, the group maintained a spirit of solidarity, optimism, and high determination. They often exchanged, supported each other, and encouraged each other to overcome the challenges. Despite the times of tension and fatigue, they still maintained vigilance and made every effort. Part 3. Night of the disaster. On the night of the 1st of February 1959, the temperature was about -30 to -35 degrees Celsius, strong winds from the northwest, light snowfall, and cloudy skies. The group set up camp near the slope of Pass 1079, ate, and rested after a long day of walking. The tent was cut from the inside with a knife or sharp object between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. The group fled in panic, leaving behind many items without wearing enough clothes. The cuts on the tent were made from the inside out, hastily, without signs of careful preparation. Cutting the tent to escape shows extreme panic. There were still many personal belongings, thick clothes, and food inside. The group had no plans to leave for a long time. There were no signs of attack or intrusion from the outside. Bodies were scattered around the area, 300 to 1,500 meters from the tent, lying in an unnatural position. Some bodies lacked warm clothes, wearing only underwear in the deep cold. For example, Lyudmila Dubanina, Semyon Zolotaryov. Many serious injuries such as broken ribs, skull, no signs of physical attack. Some bodies and clothes have slight radiation. Dubanina's body has lost tongue, lost eyes, facial soft tissue deformation, not explained by natural causes or attack. The group was suddenly impacted, panicked, cut down the tent, and ran away in the middle of the night, leaving warm tools, clothes, fleeing perceived danger. Scattered bodies indicate that the group may have split up, sought separate shelters. Some bodies are in the position of setting up temporary tents or clinging to trees to protect themselves from the cold. Abnormal actions due to psychological panic. The unexpected event caused the group to panic extremely, lost control, leaving the tent without clothes in the cold, reacting irrationally due to mental disorder. Strong will to survive, trying to find shelter, supporting each other. The group's dispersion reduces the chance of survival. Part 4. Investigation and discovery. The Dyatlov group did not return on time. The 12th of February 1959, the family reported to the authorities. In mid-February 1959, a rescue force consisting of soldiers, militia, and local people began searching around the Dyatlov Pass, causing great difficulty. On February 26, the tent was found torn from the inside, but no one was there. The first body was later discovered about 300 meters from the tent. The remaining bodies were scattered around the area, more than 1.5 kilometers away. The tent was roughly built, cut from the inside. Many essential items were still in the tent. Footprints were scattered. Many people were walking without shoes or slippers, indicating a panicked escape. The bodies had severe injuries and froze to death. Many had strange injuries inconsistent with normal impact. Some bodies were in dangerous positions, indicating an attempt to find shelter. Some bodies died of hypothermia, lacking protective clothing when leaving the tent in the middle of the cold night. Serious injuries could have been caused by falls or collisions while running away or seeking shelter. The hypothesis is that a small avalanche or a mild earthquake caused the group to panic. No signs of attack or foreign objects causing harm. The body was missing clothes in the deep cold, possibly due to the paradoxical undressing effect. Severe trauma inconsistent with a normal accident, with signs of extreme pressure such as an explosion but no traces of an explosion. The body was missing a tongue, eyes, and facial soft tissue, like Dubanina, with no satisfactory explanation. The clothes were slightly radioactive. The cause was unknown. No traces of animal or stranger attacks were found. The radiation could have been due to the group accidentally entering a military testing area or radioactive contamination. The injuries could have been due to compression or shock waves, which are unknown. The loss of tongue, eyes, and soft tissue is a rare sign, with animal or supernatural hypotheses but not proven. The family was shocked, saddened, and wanted to know the truth about the cause. Some families doubt the official conclusion, thinking it was related to the military or secret activities. Yuri Yudin was the only survivor, providing important information. The family was under pressure from the media and the government, which increased suspicion. Part 5. Hypothesis and opposing hypotheses. The cold, strong, and sudden wind from the high mountains poured down the valley. Could cause panic, causing the group to quickly cut the tent and run outside without wearing enough clothes. Advantages. Has a scientific basis, explains the panic and the act of cutting the tent. Disadvantages. Does not explain the serious injuries, loss of tongue, eyes, or radiation on clothes. The group accidentally encountered a weapon test using shock waves or radiation. Explains the serious injuries and radiation on clothes. Advantages. Suitable for the Cold War context. Explains the mysterious injuries. Disadvantages. Lack of evidence. Difficult to explain the act of cutting the tent and lack of clothes. Small avalanches or snowfalls forced the group to flee at night. Injuries due to snow pressure, falls when escaping. Advantages. Scientifically based, suitable for terrain and weather, is the official hypothesis of Russia, 2019. Disadvantages: does not fully explain the phenomenon of missing tongues, eyes, and radiation. The group was attacked by monsters, UFOs, or supernatural phenomena. Explains puzzling phenomena such as missing body parts and mysterious wounds. Advantages: satisfying the imagination, creating a thrilling story. Disadvantages: lack of evidence, not accepted by experts, unscientific. Hypothesis: advantages, disadvantages: reliability. Katabatic tornado: scientifically based, weather appropriate. Does not explain severe injuries, medium. Secret military weapon. Explains injuries, radiation. Lack of evidence. Speculation. Low. Avalanche: scientifically based, terrain appropriate. Does not fully explain the phenomenon of missing tongue. Eyes. High. Official. Strange, supernatural creatures. Explain mysterious phenomena. Lack of evidence. Irrational. Very low. Experts mostly support the avalanche hypothesis, but admit there are many unclear points. The victim's family is not satisfied with the official conclusion, worrying that mysteries such as radiation and unusual wounds have not been adequately explained. Want a more transparent investigation to clarify the truth. Part 6. New investigation in 2019. And conclusion: the Russian Ministry of Internal Affairs reopens the investigation after nearly 60 years to clarify the remaining mysteries. Based on old documents, witness testimony, modern technology, and the support of geological, meteorological, and forensic experts. Survey of terrain and simulation of snow on the Dyatlov Pass to assess the risk of avalanches. Considered the hypothesis related to secret weapons testing, but found no evidence. A large, loose snow sheet fell on the tent area, causing strong pressure and panic. The group had to cut the tent and run away in the cold night, explaining the lack of clothes and panic. Fractures, skull fractures due to falls or snow pressure, moving on steep terrain. Radiation on clothes may be from rescue or investigation materials, not from weapons or nuclear accidents. No signs of third-party intervention or supernatural phenomena. Scientific community appreciates the scientific method, considers the avalanche hypothesis reasonable and evidenced. Victims' relatives doubt the conclusion, want a more in-depth and transparent investigation because there are still many unexplained points. Document was born. Avalanche conclusion reduced the mystery but still debated. The origin of radiation on clothing is still unclear. The cause of serious injuries is not clear. External impact. The loss of tongues and eyes of some victims has not been satisfactorily explained. Panic and cutting tents in harsh conditions has not been fully explained. The possibility of a combination of factors, such as nature, psychology, and unexpected events, has not been ruled out. Part 7. The meaning and impact of the Dyatlov Pass disaster. Increasing awareness of natural risks. Emphasize that despite good skills, nature always has potential dangers such as avalanches, whirlwinds, severe weather. Improving technology and equipment. Promoting the development of GPS locators, emergency signaling devices, thermal clothing, and anti-avalanche equipment. Enhance training standards and safety procedures. Focus on recognizing signs of dangerous weather, emergency response skills, route planning, and escape plans. Extreme winter climbing warnings. Many groups and tour operators issue strict warnings when climbing in winter. Film and television. Many documentaries, thrillers, and investigative series are inspired by the event, such as the Dyatlov Pass Incident, 2013. Books and research. In-depth works analyze the event, hypotheses, and investigation process in detail. Video games and role-playing games. Some games are about exploring and solving the mystery of the Dyatlov disaster. Online communities and fans. A place to exchange, discuss, and share hypotheses about the event. Careful planning and risk assessment before the trip. Team spirit and effective communication in emergency situations. Fully equipped with thermal clothing and rescue tools, communication means applying modern science and technology to mountaineering safety, honoring and remembering those who sacrificed in adventurous activities, Mystery and unexplained factors stimulate widespread curiosity. Inspiration for many works of art, horror, detective, science fiction films. Symbol of danger, challenge, and the spirit of exploration in the mountaineering community. The story is widely mentioned globally through films, books, games, and online platforms. Part 8. Summary and Reflection. In February 1959, 9 professional mountaineering students in the Soviet Union went missing, and their bodies were found in an unusual state at Dyatlov Pass, Ural Mountains. The tent was cut from the inside. The bodies were missing clothes in the cold. Some were seriously injured and had lost body parts, and there were signs of radiation on their clothes. The 2019 investigation concluded that a small avalanche caused panic, but many mysteries remain unexplained. The unexplained serious injuries, radiation, missing body parts, and the group's strange behavior remain unanswered questions. This shows the limits of modern knowledge and humility in the face of nature and the unknown. Raise awareness and safety in adventure activities. Honor and remember the brave exploratory spirit of those who died. Pique curiosity, promote scientific research, and expand understanding. Educate and inspire in culture and society. Modern technology such as DNA analysis, terrain simulation, radiological scanning, and artificial intelligence can help solve more mysteries. The future promises many new discoveries, helping to better understand the Dyatlov disaster and other mysterious historical events, demonstrating the power of human knowledge.